2026 is coming around fast, and maybe our wallets needs a little break from all the purchasing we did during the holiday season. So here is a list of 10 things that I won't be buying in 2026 to focus on saving money. Wait, what's that? People buying Labubus like their lives depends on it gives me flashbacks to when people went crazy over fidget spinners in the 2010s. Like, it's a trend, and like all trends, they die off at some point. So for me, Labubus are kind of like a sign of social conformity and trend following. There's nothing inherently wrong with both of these things, because these are all behaviors that show that you're aware of what's going on around you. And at the same time, I think it's very important for every person to ask themselves if this is something they want to participate in, or are there any other things you would rather spend your precious dollars on? Other than curating a Labubu collection so big, there's practically more Labubu than bag. And the same thing with Sonny Angels. And I know lots of people are also really into collecting Sonny Angels, and so does Vanilla Malice. She even took her Sonny Angels when she went on vacation.
Alright, let's see if he sings. Okay, so the answer to that question is yes.
Once again, there's nothing wrong with collecting things that bring you joy. Cause if I'm being honest, when I see my pen holder full of Pilot pens, I gain +10 in happiness points. So it really comes back to asking yourself, how much happiness do these things bring me? Is it a temporary fix-like happiness, or do these things bring you substantial long-term happiness? I'm not a super big merch or gacha person, so if anyone's into it, please let me know down in the comments below, like, what do you like about it and what kind of happiness do these things bring you? Okay, the third one, you guys can hold me accountable, because here's the real story. I got my Neo card because it was a no-fee secure credit card. But about 10 months ago, I started getting these $5 fees on my card every single month. I haven't called them yet because it's just such a hassle. And also, all my introvert friends out there, we know that phone anxiety is so real. So we try to avoid at all costs, right? So feel free to harass me down in the comments or in my DMs if I don't report back on this issue in maybe like 3 months or so. Number 4, Starbucks or bubble tea. It doesn't really have to be Starbucks or bubble tea. The main point is to notice the little expenses that you spend once a week or so. The fear is that these little expenses will add up like little bricks on a wall, and before you know it, you've got a whole entire changchen of things that you forgot you even paid for. So now when I get bubble tea, it's not just, oh, I go to the mall, so whenever I go to the mall, I get bubble tea. It's being a little bit more mindful and say, okay, I have this craving for bubble tea. Is it like a momentary craving that will go away in maybe 5 minutes? Or is it a sign that I should go ahead and treat myself? I take a little bit more time to answer this question before making the purchase. The next one is the Dyson hair wrapper. Ever since I saw how gorgelicious Jody turned out after she used it during one of her Get Ready With Me videos, I'm like, girl, I want to look like that too. But right now, it's still a pretty big purchase for me because I still want to stick with my $2,200 per month, especially I'm still building my YouTube channel at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is use an alternative, which is a trick that I love to use when I don't want to buy something new. So right now I can swap out the Dyson hair wrapper with the hair straightener that I already own at my house. I talked extensively about this in my frugal tips video, and I explained how I'm able to save $2,000 by living with my iPhone 8. And who says you suddenly need AI on your phone? Like, I'm literally thriving and having a blast with my iPhone 8. Yes, you heard me right, 8. Because literally the only thing I need my phone to do is give me around 3 gigabytes of data, texting, calling, listening to music, and non-4K camera functions. And boom, there you go, more than $2,000 saved already. I do have to be honest and say though, sometimes when I want to listen to music on SoundCloud, the app is so slow, especially when I first open it. It's annoying, not gonna lie, but it's not annoying enough to buy a brand new phone. This links really nicely into the next one, which is AirPods. When I think about this, it really makes me wonder, am I buying this for its quality or for the status symbol the brand would offer me? And my answer to this question is that I just really need a good pair of Bluetooth headphones to listen to when I work out, so those pesky little annoying electrical lines would not slap my face every time I need to do ab workouts. God, it's so annoying when that happens. I don't know about your city, but I see more and more of those armor-looking cyber trucks that are just popping up everywhere on the streets. I do have to say they have a particularly striking appearance, but I have to refer back to the question that I asked myself about the AirPods. Am I getting this item for its quality, or am I getting this brand because I like what it says about me? Also, I'm a fan of owning fewer or even no cars as a family unit, especially if you live in a city with good public transit systems, because it really cuts down one of the biggest costs in living expenses, which is transportation. The other two are housing and food. If you have seen some of my other videos, you've probably heard me say this. I will say it again because that's just how important it is. If you get my point, subscribe for more. This one is super funny because I saw Anne Honey at the Asian Sephora and it was like one of the most recommended products at the store. And I was like, damn, if this product can make me look like Marcel, sign me the hell up because she's pretty as fuck. And I ship her with Fallon so much. Anyway, I bought it and my heart instantly died a little because it was $30. And at first, I liked it because it had a really soft and sweet smell, but then I quickly found out that, oh my god, the moisturizing content does not go well with what I put my hair through during my workouts. Because it's basically saying like, oh, your hair got all oily and sweaty because you did cardio and resistance for 45 minutes? Oh no girl, you keep that and you marinate that shit on your head because that's our ikigai, which is to moisturize. Okay, Stussy hoodies are giving me flashbacks to, that Supreme shirt craze that was going around when I was in high school. Like, all the cool kids would have one of those and they'd be strutting around the hallway with their gray sweatpants that are tucked into their socks. Like, that's a must. I did look into the quality of the brand and I did see that some of the pieces from Stussy are of high quality, especially their hoodie being of heavy cotton. But for me, it goes back to the question of, am I buying this item for the quality or the brand? And for me, I totally understand if people will want to buy stuff from Stussy, especially if they're into fashion and streetwear. I'm so curious what items you guys won't be buying in 2026, so drop them down below. And here's the list of my top 10 frugal tips that helps me save more than $22,000 every year. Click here and check it out. Okay, bye!